15 Deadliest Animals You should never touch. The animal kingdom never disappoints when it comes to deadliest animals, but sometimes you never think something like a beetle could rip your flesh open, or sea slug could be lethal. Even the strange platypus can kill as well. So Kedar reminder, you can look, but these are the 15 deadliest animals you should never touch. Before we continue, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can be updated by my new videos. Number 15. Blue-ringed octopus. This creature's psychedelic coloring and pint-sized packaging are meant to mystify you. However, this tiny octopus can be deadly. Its venom is 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide, and this golf ball-sized octopus packs enough venom to kill 26 humans quickly. If you catch the blue-ringed octopus outside their cozy hiding spots, it's easy to see how the animal gets its name when bright blue rings appear all over its body as a warning signal to predators, and it's a pretty good indicator that they're indeed quite poisonous when the animal feels threatened. The model possesses a venomous neurotoxin known as tetrodotoxin. There's no known antidote. First, the venom blocks nerve signals throughout the body, causing muscle numbness. Other symptoms include nausea, vision loss or blindness, loss of senses, and a loss of motor skills. A victim's best bet is to get respiratory acidosis. Number 14. The inland taipan. You do not want to encounter this slithering little demon. The inland taipan snake was strike, making a single bite or several quick bites. Expect a headache, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, collapse, and paralysis. It's extremely potent and is rated as the most toxic of our snake venoms, as well as being strongly neurotoxic. Venom contains a spreading factor that increases the rate of absorption, so the venom works fast, rapidly, that the snake can afford to hold on to its prey instead of releasing it, waiting for it to die. But the inland taipan has reached mythical status because of the remoteness of its habitat and the added challenge that it lives and hunts for its prey in deep cracked clay. This shy serpent is rarely encountered in his remote semi-arid Australian homeland, but still a single bite from one of these impressive reptiles has enough venom to kill 100 fully grown men. Number 13. The box jellyfish. Survivors of this creature's horrific stink and experienced considerable pain for weeks and have significant scarring. Box jellyfish are distinguished by their cube-shaped heads and their extremely potent venom. Stings from these interesting creatures are extremely painful and can be fatal to humans. Their venom contains toxins that attack the heart, nervous system, and skin cells. It's so powerfully painful. Human victims have been known to go into shock and drown, or died of heart failure before even reaching shore. The venom causes cells to become porous, which can lead to cardiovascular collapse and death as quickly as within 2 to 5 minutes. An Australian tourist named Mark Whalen described the box jellyfish sting as follows. Number 12. The Islemoth Caterpillar. You don't have to be a bug expert to see the damage that can be left behind by caterpillars. They can strip a tree of leaves, no problem. More often than not, that means caterpillars have been there. Thankfully, with their strange and attractive markings, the IO caterpillar can be easily spotted for all our green thumbs out there. However, your garden might not be as safe as you think. If you do come in contact with the IO moth caterpillar, don't touch this. Haven't caterpillar slowly creeps around vegetation with a sting, take down. It's covered in spines that can break off and embed themselves and your skin. Number 11. Deadly cone snails. When you think of snails, you don't normally think painful death, but after you see what these sea snails can do, your mind will be changed. These cone snails are quite unique. These deadly sea creatures. Venom is a complex concoction of hundreds of different toxins, and it's delivered by the snail's carpool. Like tooth propelled from an extendable proboscis, cone snails, like the geographic cone snail, use the chemical to cause a plunge in the fish's blood sugar, leaving it sluggish and unable to escape the snail. can entrap whole schools of small fish in this way. The cone snail's highly specialized teeth work like a combination, hypodermic, needle and harpoon to skewer its prey. The cone snail can handle itself in a crisis, and they usually when there's no antivenom for a cone snail. Sting and treatment is limited to keeping victims alive until the toxins. We're off, that's it. Number 10. Portuguese Man of War in the Age of the Grace sailing ships. Many navies used tall warships loaded with cannons and propelled by 3 masts. British sailors took to calling this kind of vessel of man of war. And that's how this strange creature got its name. The Portuguese man of war belongs to a bizarre group of animals called to find a fool's. Legions of them had been observed floating together, and it's made up of colonies. Dozens, hundreds, or even though. Number 9. Fireflies. Human body infestation. That's the rabbit hole we're descending into. Now, with the beloved botfly, the rare and disgusting condition is known as myiasis, an infection, or infestation of the body with the larvae of fireflies. In other words, maggots in your body by flies are kind of big. So, it would be challenging for them to actually better eggs onto an animal, but they have a trick up their sleeve. The super smart botfly hijacks a smaller mosquito and attaches its eggs in mid-flight and then releases the mosquito. When the mosquito feasts on the blood of an animal, humans, to the body heat of the mammal causes the eggs to hatch. Number 8. Stonefish. Be warned, swimmers may not notice these masters of camouflage and inadvertently step on them, triggering a sting, and any state. It's the most venomous fish in the world. The stonefish has 13 stout spines in the dorsal fin, which can inject a highly toxic venom causing intense pain, and is believed to have killed many people. The stonefish's venom has a toxic effect on the human body, causing changes in blood pressure, heart rate, which may eventually lead to heart failure and death. Doesn't help that stonefish can be perfectly camouflaged. They're masters at it. They can mimic an encrusted rock or love of coral, blending seamlessly into its environment. Number 7. The Komodo Dragon. This potentially deadly reptile has razor-sharp teeth and a venomous bite, and lucky for us, it's native to one tiny corner of the globe, the Komodo Dragon Island, and Indonesian, a member of the monitor lizard family. It's the largest species of lizard, growing to a maximum length of 10 feet in rare cases and weighing up to approximately 150. Elba dragon can eat a whopping 80% of its body weight in a single feeding. If you do manage to escape the jaws of a Komodo dragon, just wait, dragons will calmly follow you from miles as the venom takes effect, using their keen sense of smell to zone in on what could be your corpse. Their venom glands in their mouths that are loaded with toxins, which can lower blood pressure, caused massive bleeding, prevent clotting, and induce shock. Number 6. Emerald cockroach wasp. These small, solitary tropical wasps might be beautiful to look at, but they're of little concern to us humans. However, totally different story. The story goes as follows: the female MO cockroach wasp controls the minds of the cockroaches' cheesesteaks. Then she feeds it to their offspring, but they're still alive. The wasp takes total control. How it's not an incurable virus that turns a once healthy cockroach into a mindless zombie. Number 5. The Deadly Platypus. This strange animal is best described as a mashup of more familiar species. The duck because of its bill and webbed feet, the beaver because of the tail, and either because of its furry body. This animal has a lot going on. In addition to all those unusual characteristics, the males are also venomous, with sharp stingers on their heels of their rear feet. They use them to deliver a strong toxic blow to any foe. The platypus slash on the back of their hind feet is connected to and secreting glands. The venom is not life-threatening to humans, but he can't cause a severe swelling and excruciating pain. More venom is secreted during mating seasons, leading researchers to think that the spurs and venom help mates compete for females. Although platypus venom is known to consist of a similar substances, reptilian venom, it appears to have a different function. Its effects are not life-threatening, but nevertheless, serious and can lead to temporary paralysis. Number 4. The blue dragon. Although they're not all that different from an average garden snail, just a lot more colorful. They are, however, extremely poisonous. These ocean slugs look like something from outer space, but I want 100% Earth bright on the water. Oddities: the blue dragon sea slug possesses abilities unlike any other creature on Earth. It can store the stinging powers generated by other sea creatures. It feeds on including venomous, savannah-phores, and Portuguese Man of War, which are extremely poisonous in their own right yet. Number 3. Sydney funnel web spider. Arachnophobia warning. If spiders freak you out, just try to look away. Fights from all funnel web. Spiders are considered potentially dangerous. But if eyed from the Sydney funnel web spider, ouch, the male spider's venom is 5 times as toxic as the female's. Furthermore, there was wander. So there's a chance you could bump into one of these toxic terrors. They go out and searching for mates, and because of that there's a higher risk of encountering humans. They get their name because the website. Small funnel-like tube leading to a silken burrow in which the spider hides. The spider waits in the funnel for prey to fall onto the horizontal web, and then it rushes out, grabs the prey, and know how this works. But why have these arachnids developed a toxin strong enough to kill a perfectly healthy human within an hour? Number 2. The Salinity, or sometimes called the toilet rat. This creature is strange, kind of cute, and in vogue leeway, and believe it or not, it's venomous. The Salina deb has a long snout, sharp little teeth. And should we mention venom-laced saliva? It delivers its poison like a snake does, using its teeth as a syringe to inject venom. However, it's not much bigger than a common guinea pig. They hunt at night, digging in the dirt with their sensitive snouts and claws, waiting to disarm their prey. Usually insects, worms, snails, small frogs, and reptiles are with just one toxic bite dinner time. Number 1. Giant Titan beetle. This beetle's name really says it all. Besides being the biggest beetle in the Amazon rainforest, it earned the title of world's biggest beetle as well. With razor-sharp spines and large jaws, strong enough to break a pencil or cut a person's flesh, and they can fly. Can you imagine a titan beetle flying past you? It's unlikely you would ever come across these big beetles, as the females are almost never seen. And the male is only around to find a mate, and in order to fly, it must climb a tree and launch itself from a branch to catch flight. The titan beetle is so large and heavy that it does not have enough energy to take off the ground, and they defend themselves against predators by hissing and then use their clenching jaws to fight back. The larvae of this massive, mysterious bug has never been found, but researchers suggest the slugs these beetles start out as can be up to a foot long. Oh, it's gorgeous. Thick, based on the large bore hole was found in dead trees and tight beetle territory. Scientists believe the beetle larvae or grubs feed on decaying wood underground for several years, in the forest of Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Brazil. You want to know a little secret? I hoped you find this video helpful. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, as it really helps our channel, and remember to give your feedback in the comments below. See you in the next video with some more interesting topics and facts.